Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone. We are live again today from the British Council Digital Library. Um, can we see any audience joining us? Okay. So, yeah, today's live is actually organized for the young learners, and we are going to do the storytelling session actually to launch and to support and to tell about our digital library, and which is actually doing a great job for our young learners. Okay, so we are hoping that we will get more young learners, more young people reading books from our digital library. Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, shall we start with the story? Are you ready to hear? Okay, so today we are going to see a very interesting story about a sibling, a brother and a sister, Charlie and Lola. Okay, a very colorful pictorial book which you will definitely get in our digital library if you become a member. Okay, and these books, we have got lots of books like this for our young learners, so you can anytime log into our digital library if you become a member, and then you can read these books, over and over again, and you can enhance your language and you can know so many things. Okay, so this story has got a very meaningful and a very purposeful issue here. After we finish the story, you will get to know. Okay, so the story is written by Lauren Child, okay, featuring this sibling, and it's about a big tomato here. We will see more vegetables here. Okay, so people who do not like eating vegetables, they can start loving after listening to this story, especially small kids. Okay, so let's go inside. Okay, in the very first page we can see Charlie and Lola sitting here. Let's see what they're saying. So Charlie started by saying, I have a little sister. She is small and very funny. Okay, all brothers think that their sisters are funny. Sometimes I have to take care of her. Sometimes mom and dad tell me to give her dinner. This is a hard job because she is a very fussy eater. She doesn't like to eat so many things. You will see it next. Okay? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Um, Lola won't eat carrots, of course. She says, carrots are for rabbits. I say, what about peas? So you can see that Lola doesn't like carrots. Let's see what she says about the peas. Lola says peas are too small and green. I don't like green things. Okay, but I love green things. I love green peas very much. Okay, do you like green peas? Anyone? You can raise your hands if you like green peas. Okay. One day, Charlie played a good trick on her to make his sister eat something. The sister was sitting on the dining table and saying, um, she was waiting for her dinner. She said, I don't eat peas or carrots or potatoes. So she doesn't eat peas, she doesn't eat potatoes, she doesn't eat um, carrots either. Okay, let's see what else she says. Um, or mushrooms or spaghetti. Spaghettis are very delicious, yummy. I don't know why she doesn't like. Or eggs or sausages I know so many kids don't like eggs, but they do like sausages, right? Okay, so Lola says, I don't eat cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. And I'm not keen at apples or rice or cheese. But cheese is a very yummy thing. Why don't she like? I just don't know. Or fish fingers. She doesn't like fish finger as well. Okay. And absolutely, I will not ever, never eat a tomato. My sister hates tomatoes. Okay. Says Charlie. Let's see what we have in the next page. Okay, and then Charlie puts up his trick now. Okay. Charlie says, that is lucky. Okay, because we are not having any of those things today. Okay, we are not going to eat any peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. There will be no cauliflower or cabbages or baked beans or bananas or oranges. Okay, so we don't have any of these. So what do we have? Okay, this is such a wonderful book. It will turn all these food into something very imaginary and very interesting objects. You can read these types of books from our digital library. Okay, so definitely try to become a member, especially the young learners should become a member and should try these types of books. Let's see what we have next. We also don't have apples or any fish fingers. And certainly we don't have any tomatoes. So Lola standing here wondering, if we don't have anything, what are we going to eat? What is Charlie going to bring for me or prepare for me for my dinner? Let's see. Ha! Lola looks at the table. But why are those carrots here? I don't know. Why are they here? The carrots. She saw some carrots. See, some smiling carrots. Okay. So she asks Charlie, and Charlie looks surprisingly to her because she says, I don't ever eat carrots. Charlie was surprised. No. And then he started making up stories for his sister. Okay. And this storybook is from our digital library, British Council Digital Library. Go for it. Grab a book online. You don't even have to go. Okay, you just have to become a member and you can access these books from our library. Okay, let's see what happens next. And then Charlie said, oh, you think these are carrots? Hmm? These are not carrots. These are orange twiglets from Jupiter. Do you know what is Jupiter? Yeah, it's a planet. Jupiter is a planet. And from that planet, these things came. These are not carrots. They look like carrots to me, says Lola. But how can they be carrots? Says Charlie. Carrots don't grow in Jupiter. Actually, nothing grows in Jupiter, right? So, do you like carrots? These are not carrots actually. These are orange twiglets. Okay, that's true, says Lola. Well, in that case, I must just try one of those. Okay, if they're all the way along from the Jupiter, okay, then she tries one. Hmm, not bad, she says, taking another bite. Very crispy, very delicious, sweet, crispy, yeah, and very juicy. Okay, she takes bites, so she starts eating carrots. Okay, then she spends some time with the carrots, thinking that they're all the way from Jupiter. Okay, then her eyes stuck onto something else. Then Lola sees some peas. I don't eat peas, says Lola. Then Charlie says, these are not peas. These are not peas. Of course, they are not. These are green drops from the Greenland, and they are made out of green and fall from the sky. The color is green, but they fall from the sky. They are from the Greenland. They don't grow here. Okay, but I don't eat greens. I don't like greens. Okay, Lola says very firmly and very fussily. Okay, so look at these green small balls. Do you like them? They're very delicious and they're very um, energetic, and they've got lots of food value in it. Okay, okay, all the plate full of green peas there. Okay, and Charlie says, oh goody, I'll have your share of green drops. They are so incredibly rare because they fall from the sky. So I'll have all your shares if you don't like to eat. And then Lola says, well, maybe I'll nibble just one or two. Mmm, quite tasty. I'll eat them all. So Lola starts eating them all. Okay, so this is about green peas, green small balls. Delicious, right? Okay, and let's see what's next. This is something which everybody likes. Can you guess what is it? Yes, it's potatoes. And tell me who doesn't like a mashed potato, right? Everybody likes potatoes. Okay. Next, Lola spies some potatoes. I will not eat potatoes, so don't even try. Not even the mashed ones. Okay? Okay, young learners, all the young people who are watching this video, this live, this is the mashed potato. Okay, and these are the potatoes. We all like potatoes, we all like french fries, and do you like it? I guess yes. Yeah, because who doesn't like potato, french fries and mashed potatoes? Who doesn't like? Except Lola, because she is very fussy. Yeah. Okay, so this is a big potato here. Okay, people, what's next? Can you guess what Charlie tells Lola now about the potatoes? Children, those who are watching me, can you guess? Any guess? Okay, it's a hill, it's a mountain. So Charlie makes up a story here as well. Okay? Oh, this isn't mashed potato. People often think, but no. This is cloud fluff from the pioneer's peak of Mount Fuji. Okay? So the pioneer's peak of Mount Fuji is in Japan. So from there, we get the clouds, and these are cloud puffs. These are not mashed potatoes. Yeah, look at them. They look like puff, right? Cloud puffs. They don't look like potatoes at all. See? Yeah. Okay. Oh well, in that case, a large helping for me. Okay? Because I love to eat clouds. So as soon as Lola heard that these are clouds, these are not mashed potatoes, she said, "Oh, I'll grab some. I'll try some." Okay. So after this, there's another trick that Charlie makes, and these incredible stories, more stories like this, you will get in our digital library. Believe me, they are so interesting, and these books are so colorful, so eye-catchy, and you will not feel bored reading them again and again. So log into our digital library and get a membership very as soon as you can. Okay, Charlie, she says, they look like fish fingers. She looked at something else now. Ah, they looks like fish fingers. Okay, and guess what Charlie says? Because she said she never eats fish fingers. Okay, wow, This supermarket is superb. You can only see these types of supermarkets in our books. Okay. Yep. You can only avail these types of colorful books if you become member of our digital library. Okay? So don't waste your time. Okay. So let's see what they do now. Okay? I know that, but these are not fish fingers, says Charlie. These are ocean nibbles from supermarket. So these are not fish fingers, these are ocean nibbles all the way from ocean supermarket. Okay? Which is under the sea. Mermaids eat them. Do you know who are mermaids? Mermaids live under the sea. They eat these fish fingers. That's why they can swim under the sea. They look like us, but they can swim under the sea. Okay? Oh, says Lola. I've been to this supermarket. Okay, one time with mom. And yes, I know the one. I think I've had these before. I think I have tried them before. Okay. Um, so Lola gobbles one, tries to taste one. Hmm, I've had them before with mom. Okay. Are there any more or only one? Can I have some more? Says Lola. Okay. And surprisingly, guess what? Lola points out at something. You have to guess what Lola points out, okay? Charlie, will you pass me those? Can you guess? Any guess what she asks for from Charlie? Can you pass me those? Any guess? Yeah? I told you before that one thing Lola hates. That is the thing she's asking for. And look at Charlie's face. He was so surprised. And he says, what? One of those? Are you sure? And Lola says, yes, Charlie, one of those. And I can't believe my eyes because guess what she is pointing at? Any guess what Lola is pointing at? What are these? Yes, tomatoes. Because she was pointing at tomatoes. It's written in a big, big bold letter. Okay, she's pointing at them. And look, Charlie is standing with a bowl full of tomatoes. And surprisingly, he's looking at his sister and says, are you sure? Really? One of these? You want one of these? And the tomatoes become so happy that, oh, Lola has started liking us. Okay, let's see what Lola says now. Okay, um, these colorful books are available in our digital library. Okay, so you can get these books from our digital library, British Council Digital Library. You just have to become a member. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything. From home you can read these books. Okay, young learners. For young learners we have got so many good collection books of of these colorful books, and these books are made for young learners especially who enjoys looking at the picture, touching them, reading them. Okay, let's see what Lola makes up. What does Lola say these tomatoes are? Okay, she says yes, of course, moon squitters. Okay, moon squitters are my favorite. Okay, so Lola names these tomatoes moon squitters. Okay, and Charlie is so happy and amazed by seeing that his sister wants to eat all these things. Okay, you didn't think they were tomatoes, did you, Charlie? So here we have moon squitters, here we have ocean nibbles, here we have cloud puff, we also have green drops, and we have orange Twiglets. Okay, so you can see all these incredible pictures and stories in our library. Okay, and you can become a member of our digital library, especially for the young learners. You can become a digital library. It's only 2000 taka, and you can access all these incredible stories, outstanding, awesome stories written by all the famous writers. Okay, and this story definitely tells you to eat all these good food, especially when you're at home, not going anywhere, you're in a quarantine, so you just become a member, read about all the stories about all the incredible characters, and you read them and you learn so many things from the library. Okay, so become a member of the digital library and enjoy all our books from the stock that we have online. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay, so this is me, Fatima Chaudhary. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my story. And any questions? You can ask me any questions regarding our library, regarding the story you have just heard. If you have any stories, any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so thank you very much for being with us. Okay, we will be coming back soon with something else on live. Thank you very much. Bye bye.